Adam's apple. Its functions are that it helps your digestive system, it helps our bone maintenance, and also our voice production. When there's a problem, there's alteration in all these functions, and also it helps the heart rate. I forgot to mention. When there's a problem, it affects all these processes I've mentioned above. Now let's talk about thyroid disease. They are divided into three. We have hyperthyroidism, we have hypothyroidism, and we have goiter. In hyperthyroidism, there's excessive production of this thyroid hormone. And when there's excessive production, then what the body requires, some symptoms occur. What are the symptoms? The patient feels tired, patient feels warm. People are complaining about cold, patient will complain about heat. Patient feels warm. The shortness of breath after exercise. Patient loses weight because their metabolic rate has been increased. There's weight loss, and the patient feels tired easily. Just little exercise, the patient feels tired because the way the metabolism is happening in the patient is so rapid, so the patient feels tired. One of the most common forms of hyperthyroidism is Graves' disease. In Graves' disease, the body's antibodies are stimulated to produce more of the hormone than the body requires. And this leads to the symptoms I've mentioned above. We have hypothyroidism. In hypothyroidism, there's a decreased production of the thyroid hormone. And when there's decreased production, the metabolic rate is slowed down. It's difficult for patients to lose weight. There's diarrhea, there's hair loss. You see a bald patch will be on the head of the patient. Hair will not grow at all because there's a problem in the system. And also there's hoarseness of the voice. You see the patient's voice getting deeper than it should be because there are some nerves that pass through the thyroid gland. These nerves control our voice quality. In hypothyroidism, there's a problem. So this affects the voice of the patient. Then there's bowel problems. The urinary system will be affected when there's hypothyroidism. Then we have the goiter. In goiter, there's multiple swelling in the neck. The thyroid gland becomes visible. It affects the way